Have you ever felt like you had an important message to share, but no one wanted to listen? That was Jeremiah's life. He was chosen by God to speak the truth, even when people didn't want to hear it. Our story begins in ancient Israel, during a time of great trouble. The people had turned away from God, worshipping idols, and treating each other unfairly. But God hadn't given up on them. He chose a young man named Jeremiah to be his prophet. When God first spoke to Jeremiah, he was just a boy. He felt unworthy and afraid. "I don't know how to speak. I'm too young," he protested. But God reassured him, "Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I will put my words in your mouth." Jeremiah obeyed, but his mission was anything but easy. He warned the people that if they didn't change their ways, Jerusalem would be destroyed. He pleaded with kings, priests, and common folk alike. But instead of listening, they mocked him, beat him, and even threw him into a pit. Still, Jeremiah never gave up. Even when he was discouraged, God reminded him, "I have plans for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." And just as Jeremiah had warned, disaster struck. The Babylonian army invaded, and Jerusalem fell. The temple was destroyed, and the people were taken into exile. Jeremiah wept for his people, but through it all, he held on to hope. Despite rejection and suffering, Jeremiah's words lived on. His story teaches us that standing up for what's right isn't always easy. But when we follow God's calling, we are never truly alone. Jeremiah's story is a powerful reminder that faith and perseverance matter. Even when the world turns away, God never does.